Evening all.
Hello.
We thought we'd just give a quick rundown of what's going to be on this particular video this week. We've got the time when we took the dogs to the walk and I actually put a GoPro on Mia's back. We strapped her up, bless her, with a chest strap, and I put
on her back.
On her back.
Not on her chest.
Not on her chest. No. But
like a horse. She was like a jockey. She had a jockey cam.
And we took them out for a walk, and I did a very quick doggy cam, really to see how it would work on her, and she was really good with it, wasn't she?
She felt like a superstar.
She did. She was Hollywood actress for the day. Secondly, Jamie's going to give you an update quickly on the duck hatch, because you would have seen the very hilarious part of our last video, which was when Jamie nearly fell in, didn't you? With the
it wasn't hilarious for me.
It was hilarious. It was really funny.
The doors to the duck hatch on the inside are like kitchen doors. So there's like a frame and a stile and a rail and a centre panel. And I wasn't aware that they were glued to the inside, and Sally'd opened the duck hatch doors because the fire was, also squirrel fire was very hot and what have you. And anyway, I went to shut them, shut one, went to shut the other, and grabbed the wooden part, which basically fell off, splashed into the drink. And my natural reaction was to dive in after it, and luckily my belly and my belt, as I teetered like that trying to reach it, and it was a combination of losing it forever in the drink or risking it and getting it, and so I got it just, but my legs seesawed right up to the roof. Anyway, I've cleaned them all up, sanded it down, I've put some Gorilla bonding glue on, and I'm leaving it for a week to dry because it's been so cold. And then I'm going to test it out and change the locking mechanism and put a nice little latch on.
They can't see what you're pointing at though, sweetheart.
Well, it's over there, isn't it?
It's to our right that you can't see. And the other thing that we did for the first time today is we have moved the boat before when we went to pick her up, haven't we? But we actually drove her out to pump out.
Yes, well, we filled the toilet up, pardon the expression. We filled that up in about 3 weeks, and there was a boat in the way of the pump out because it's right near where they do all the boat maintenance and service and blacking and painting. So we left it and braved it because it was a beautiful day today, very calm, and we punted round. And the pump out that we have here in the marina is very antiquated and doesn't work very well. So we got our mate Colin, who runs the
maintenance.
Yeah, he does the welding. He's an excellent welder. He very kindly said, she's a bit temperamental, so we had to do some standing on one leg and rain dance. And anyway, eventually we got it to suck, and we put it in, and we sucked our poo.
We did. But my part of it was driving the boat over, that even though she is a big girl at 12 foot wide, whereas the last boat we had was 6 foot wide, she was incredibly easy to manoeuvre. So anyway, that's on there as well. And very lastly, as you can probably see, I'm looking a little different, let's put it that way, a little different. I have my own hairdresser to my right, who very kindly, on instruction from my hairdresser, who of course we're all in lockdown, so I can't see her, and she said to me, you need to take your extensions out because you've had them in for 3 months now and they need to come out. Normally what would happen is that she would take them out and put them back in, but obviously we can't do that at the moment, so I've had them taken out, and this is what's left. So anyway, enjoy the video, and any comments, as long as they're positive, and we appreciate feedback as long as it's positive.
We do.
And please like, and share the video if you like it, and subscribe to our channel. And we will see you in a few days.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Bye bye. So, Mr. Schneider, what are you up to?
Well, when the hatch, this wooden part of the hatch fell into the drink, and I fished it out and it's dried overnight, I can see that what's happened is the metal of the door versus the wood of the inside. The glue has stuck nicely to the door, but as you can see, that is primer from the boat. So the primer, the paint has come off with the glue and stayed on the door, and it went plop into the drink.
So what are you actually going to do with it?
I'm scraping off all the glue and the excess paint. I'll sand it down, and then I use a special glue that will bond quite nicely to wood and to metal, and then bond it overnight. Hopefully we will be sorted.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Waiting again for Mr. Schneider. It's time to get some Gorilla Glue. This is for the duck hatch that fell out of the window and into the drink last night, and he's done all the preparation for it. Now he needs to get the glue, so I'm just waiting for him to come home and back to the car. Got the Gorilla Glue, and Mr. Schneider's just waiting for it to go off before he sticks it back on with clamps, all taped up to keep it in place.
And then that should be stuck for life.
Fingers crossed, eh? So tonight, hubby is doing the cooking. So you're cooking Thai style beef tonight.
Yeah.
You've got your chef hat on.
Yeah.
All ready to go?
No.
I'm looking forward to this.
I'm ready in a minute.
Okay, so we're just doing the prep. Prepped. Herbs.
Yes.
Coriander. Is that coriander? Yeah. All right, my Ruffy boy. How's your schnoz? Let's have a look. Ruffy's just had. He had a skin tag on his nose, you can probably see, and it was removed by the vet a couple of weeks ago. It was frozen, and we're hoping that that will be the end of it. It looks a bit crusty now, which is good. However, it was caused by a tick, so everybody who has dogs beware. And in fact, the tick was taken out very quickly, but it left a cauliflower type thing on his nose. But I think the vet might have done it, might have frozen it off successfully. We've got to take him up for a checkup on Monday to see how he's doing. So this is the duck hatch tonight. Everything's been glued and sellotaped together, and we're hoping that this is going to cure overnight and that it will be well and truly stuffed by tomorrow. However, we have noticed that the locking mechanism at the top and the bottom aren't working very well. It's never been greased, so we are probably going to get an additional latch mechanism to close it with.
It was a lovely meal. I thought I cooked it beautifully.
You and HelloFresh.
Well, they did have a little hand in the ordering.
Good morning, everyone. So, today is the day. First time we've actually started the boat and we're about to take it over to pump out because we have a full tank. So you can hear that little engine noise and the dogs haven't got a clue what's going on. But I'll take some film when we get over there. He's patiently waiting to see what's going on. And funny enough, Mia is the one who tends to get a bit, she's already licking chops. Tends to get a bit worried about boats moving. So she won't know the sound of this. So we'll see how they get on. waiting patiently for the pump to prime itself. But it's a lovely day. All is good. Alright, pretty girl. We're just waiting. So today is actually quite a big day for me personally, because we're stuck in lockdown and very sadly none of us can see our hairdressers, and mine, bless her heart, called me last week and said, you've had your hair extensions in now for 3 months and it's time for them to come out, otherwise they will be really matted. So this is my hair before, lots of it, and Jamie is going to attempt to take them out with pliers later today, and I know that my confidence will be completely shattered once they're gone, because us ladies are very conscious of our hair. We wear our characters with our hair, and for me, the extensions coming out is quite a big thing. So the next videos you'll see will be me with much less hair, and I just hope that lockdown doesn't last too long so I can get back to Katie as soon as I can, so that she can put my extensions back in, maybe a new set, you never know. So now you see it, and in a minute you won't. So here we go, husband taking extensions out. I probably won't let you see the whole thing, but I will show bits and pieces. Midway, this is what we've got out so far. The rest is coming out now. Oh my God. I'm just trying to have a look in the mirror. So that's it, without any extensions in. Jamie's done a little bit of a trim. I'm sure my hairdresser will be turning in her grave, but that's it. I haven't blow dried it. It feels so light and no body in it at all, so but if there's any advantage, it means that you feel as if you can really scratch your head properly, and I'm sure I'll feel the benefit on my pillow tonight. And I'd show you something. This is what's just come out, but the boy did well. And there you go.